Hello, this is TB Attack. Today we are going to discuss about one issue which is being reported by one of the reader. He says he is creating a sequence and an identity, and the moment he restarts the server there is a gap between the insert numbers. So it is kind of expected behavior. So let me give you a quick example what exactly it is. So to start with, let me create a sample database by the name of sequence, and I'm going to create a sequence which is start with 1 and increment by 1 with a cache size of 10. You can visit my website how to create a numbers and a lot of other stuff on my website www.sqlserver-training.com, and it answers a lot of questions like how to create a sequence and how to use a sequence and how to alter a sequence. Anyways, so my objective is to show you now how the gap is get created the moment you restart the server. So let me insert the two records using that sequence, the next value of that sequence, and see how the things happens. So currently we have two records which is sequence in a numbers, and the moment I'm going to restart the box, the server, there will be a huge gap between the numbers of current value and a new value. So let's look at this. My SQL server is being restarted. So let's insert a third record and see the new number is 10. Now, one of the issue you can say is we have specified the cache size of 10, and that could be one of the reason why it's creating a gap. I believe that's wrong. The default value, it always has a default value. So if we want to fix this issue, we need to say no cache. Let's take example first. If I don't specify the value of cache, what happens? So here I'm creating again a database, a table, two records into that table, values, and let's say restart. So currently I am not supplying the value of cache and restarted the SQL server. So let's see how the things works. Let me insert the third record into the result, and let's check the what is in this side of the table. Oh, it's 51 and 52. There's a huge gap. Why 51 and 52? We never said where to restart or something. So it's always create a numbers in a caching. To resolve this issue, we need to say no cache in the declaration. So let's drop this and see again the example of this where I'm going to create a sequence with no cache. So here are inserted two records, inserted two records using the sequence, and let me restart the SQL server now. Here the SQL server is being restarted, and let's insert the third record into the table and see the output. So now it's a sequence. So the negative part, the positive part is if we want to avoid the gap and we want to use this as an identity, we need to make sure we don't supply the cache. The negative of the providing no cache, it's always going to generate a number which is a kind of add or delay some kind of a millisecond and your transactions. So it's between pros and cons between the stuff, but here I want to summarize the results. So if you want to ensure there should not be any gap, so you need to make sure you do not supply any no cache clause inside this. Thank you so much.